Good morning, this is Ankamet Kaf with TradeOutloud.com. Welcome to my pre-market game plan for the major future indices, gold and oil for today's Thursday, January 5th. It is 9:02 a.m. Eastern Time. Right here in front of us, we have a chart of YM, and we have been consolidating overnight. We have just established an early low right here at 7 a.m. At 19,826. We have resistance at 19,864, and we did have unemployment claims that came in at 830. We also have final services PMI that is coming out at 945, and at 1030. We have natural gas storage. At 11 o'clock, we have crude oil inventories. And one other thing we have at 10 o'clock also coincides with the first reversal time in the market. We're having ISM non-manufacturing PMI. So it's going to be a very rich economic release morning. And it's going to be very, very tricky, at least to trade the very early hours. Let's not forget 9:45 is going to kick in right away. Then we're getting hit by 10 o'clock reversal time that coincides with the PMI. And then right after that, we can decide on a potential trade. So I'm not going to be very aggressive in the morning unless something is setting up right away. We're dealing with quite wide range of support resistance. And for now, I'm only looking to go long if we break above the 19,865 area. So I'm not going to take anything well in advance for that. So these are the parameters that I'm going to deal with today. So far, I'm neutral on the day, hence the quite sloppy range that we have here in the E-mini Dow. Obviously bullish because of the very strong trend that we have on the daily chart and on major time frame charts. But so far, 8 o'clock came with a burst to the upside, a little push to the upside, and we're trying to stabilize here at the 19,850 area. So far, like I said, very neutral on YM so far. Just be very, very cautious because we do have the economic releases that are coming out and they can change the chart pattern in an instant. The S&P 500 also has a sloppy range. Nonetheless, it's a bullish range with support at 2259, and we have resistance setting at 2265, 66 area. So quite a wide range for anything to set up at this point. So wait until I'm gonna wait until 10 o'clock. For a clearer direction in these E-minis. So no trades in these E-minis as of 10 o'clock. So we don't have a really defined criteria here. Not unless it breaks the 65 area. I'm not going to look to go long or short for that matter. NQ, which is the E-mini Nasdaq 100, also stabilizing, finding support at 4920 area. We do have the first area of resistance at 4933 and change, and we do have also the secondary layer of resistance at 4940. So mildly bullish on all of them due to the fact that we're still consolidating bullishly. However, NQ is weakening here a little bit, so E-mini Nasdaq 100 index futures slowing the pace a little bit here. However, we are sitting right now on a ton of support right here. The support comes in at 4920. 4920 is coming from a support level that was established on October 25th. So this area is very important. If we break this area, we're going to be very careful because we can have a pullback all the way to 4880. 4880. So that is a big, big, big number. Okay, that is a big number for intraday. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. Like I said, not doing anything until 10 o'clock. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. If I'm going to post a trade, if I'm going to take a trade, I'm also going to post it there. Okay, let's take a look at CL. Don't forget we have oil numbers coming in at 11 o'clock. So I am not going to take any trades ahead of oil numbers. In terms of support resistance, we have tested the $52 area. We have just triggered a buy on the daily, which suggests that we might head higher. However, recall what I said earlier, the technical pattern can be altered due to the oil numbers that are coming at 11 o'clock. So so far it's setting to be bullish and to run into the $55 zone. But after oil numbers, are out, price can definitely go down to 52. So it's a toss of a coin. It's gambling. So I'm not doing any gambling when it comes to trading. Okay, GC, this is gold futures, and okay, volatility's coming in, chart not displaying. So let's see. Okay, let's type silver to see if silver is coming up. Okay, let's take a look at GC one more time. Okay, the chart is not displaying. Okay, it's waiting for data. Okay, here we go. All right, we have established an uptrend. We have a series of higher lows and higher highs. Defined support area at 1171. Really nice price action in the overnight session. For those of you that are trading the overnight session, ran into resistance here at 1180. No surprise there. And like I said yesterday, it has room to run into 1200. So for those of you that are trading gold, and especially longer-term trades, it still has about 25 points to run into its target area. And it's still in a very severe downtrend. But in reality, the 1200 area is going to be that line in the sand, whether it's going to make it or break it. If it breaks above the 1200 area, it's going to head higher to 1250. And the next projected target is going to be 1271. If it's going to break lower, from that point, shorts can be initiated at the 1200 with a very tight stop. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. This was all for today. Thanks for joining. Remember, we have a free webinar tonight starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to get on our mailing list, visit our website. It is tradeoutloud.com. And feel free to punch in your email address to be on our email list to find out about all these events that we are organizing at Trade Out Loud. We also have a class. It is in a new format, Power Income Day Trading Futures class. It's in a new format, like I mentioned. It starts on the 21st until the 23rd. It's a 3-day class. If you want to learn more about it, you can visit our website, tradeoutloud.com/futures. We also are launching a swing and day trading signal service for futures. And if you're interested, you can visit our website as well. And you can follow us on Twitter until February 9th for some of the calls that we're making there. Obviously, we're going to make many more calls for our subscribers and more educational pieces for our subscribers. So thanks so much for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock Eastern Time for the last trading day of the week. Tomorrow is going to be Friday. And also wanted to mention one thing. If you follow me on Twitter, and if you consider that you don't have the risk tolerance for a stop, for a larger stop, don't take the trade. We have a wide variety of trades that we're going to call out. Some of them are with higher risk tolerance, and some of them are with lower risk tolerance. So judge for yourself what risk tolerance you have per day, what your risk amount is per day, and plan according to that. But remember, don't cut the trades short. So don't say, okay, I'm going to give it $100 to see if it works, because it's never going to work that way. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning, and have a wonderful trading day. Profitable.